Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a part-time clothing reseller on Poshmark, and every now and then I cross-list over to eBay, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. So in today's video, we will be taking a look at episode 5 of a new series that I put out every Friday where I look at brands that sell on Poshmark and I take a look at Google Keyword Planner to find out what items by these brands people are actually looking for. Meaning this is what they are typing into their Google search bar. So if you didn't know, Google saves every single thing that you type into your search bar to put into their keyword planners. So this is something that a lot of website owners and brand owners use to find their target customer, right? They use their keywords, the things that they're typing that they're looking for, to put into their website keywords or products. They find products to sell based off of this. That's what they do. And it's a great thing to use as a Poshmark reseller because not only can it help you figure out what the trends are, what people are currently wanting to buy to wear, it also shows you keywords that you can put into your listings and your descriptions that can help you be seen a little bit easier on the Google search. So that's what we're going to be doing today. The featured brand today is going to be Topshop, which was suggested by one of you. And as always, if you have a brand that you want me to research and do a video on, be sure to comment that brand down below, as well as your Poshmark closet name or your eBay name, whatever username you want me to provide, even a YouTube channel. So definitely comment down below and I will give you a shout out in the next video if your name is chosen. So I'm gonna go ahead and head over to my computer and we're gonna look at Topshop. All right, so we're gonna be talking about Topshop today and the most searched items for Topshop in the last 30 days based off of the data that Google provides us for free. So we are going to be looking at some things here. First, I do want to say that this was the winner, Ambrosia Webb. She said, "Awesome video per usual. I love your Friday videos. I learned so much. Thank you. And I would love to learn more about Topshop. Thanks." Now, she did not leave her Poshmark closet for me to share her closet or to give her a shout out. So definitely leave me a comment below and I will share your closet in the next video, Ambrosia. So yeah, so this was the last video I did was Anthropologie. So far we have covered Free People, Torrid, Madewell, Anthropologie, and now Topshop. So if you want me to cover a brand for you, be sure to comment that below so we can feature it next week. But I will be going back through older videos and here soon, and I'll just be picking out random comments from those. All right. Okay, so we're going to be looking at some history of Topshop real quick. So it was started in 1960 as part of a department store called Peter Robinson's, and this was focused in the UK. Peter Robinson was kind of like a Sears or a JCPenney. So it hit the United States in the 2000s, focusing on the ages of 13 to 24, which is still the focus age range for the company. So Topshop is one of those brands that focuses on capsule collections, which doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Say that 5 times. Capsule collections, capsule collection. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, they change every season, right? So they're going to have new things come out every single season. That's what that means. They also filed bankruptcy in 2019 and they closed all of their stores here in the United States. So right now you can only purchase Topshop in a Nordstrom store or online. And they were actually purchased in February of this year by ASOS. Not ASOS, ASOS. So yeah, they will be sold on ASOS's website from now on. You will not, if you type in Topshop.com, it takes you to ASOS. So yeah, they are no more. And they have over 301K searches per month on Google, and that is just for the word Topshop. So we're going to be looking at some labels now. Yeah, since they are no more, I don't know how things are going to go, but I know ASOS said that they had the aesthetic that they wanted on their site, so that's why they purchased them. I think it was like a $364 million, or is it billion? I think it was million. They purchased them, Miss Selfridge, which was another brand they had, Topshop, and then HIT, H-I-I-T. Those are the 3 brands that they purchased. So those brands are no more single brands. They are going to be sub-brands of ASOS. All right. Labels. So right here you have labels. This kind of looks like the HBO. I don't know if y'all remember HBO from back in the day, but it kind of looked like that. Topshop labels pre-2005. That's what they look like. And then from 2005 to 2018, it was a very thin font, but it was just the word Topshop straight across. And now, I got these off a pair of pants, so I have Topshop is going to look like this. This is what the new label looks like. So if you find this label, definitely comp it, right? So I do want to talk real quick about Topshop because it is a brand that I kind of steer clear of most of the time. If you know anything about Topshop, it is pretty oversaturated on Poshmark because of Nordstrom. It is sold at Nordstrom, and if you know anything about Nordstrom, you know that they have the Clear the Rack sale multiple times a year, and this is resellers' favorite time to go grab a bunch of really nice branded new with tag items to resell on Poshmark. You know, you'll see women in there just grabbing the entire rack of one single item, right? So they can do their little various sizes on their listing, their quantity. And yeah, so everybody and their brother are doing that, and so it gets oversaturated and things sit. Not long ago, I did a retail arbitrage for Nordstrom. I'll link up here. So I think I still have a couple items of the Topshop dress. The green dress that I have was a utility dress. It is still in my closet. I've relisted it multiple times. So whenever I comped it when I was in the store, there was none currently listed, maybe like one. And then when I actually listed my item, there was like a whole page full with various sizes and quantity. And I was like, great. So yeah, mine's still sitting. It's not moving. I think I only have like 2 pieces of Topshop in my closet right now, and one of the dresses I have had for over a year. I've relisted it probably 10, 15 times already. It's not doing anything. I've had the price high and low. So it's just an older tag as well. So anyway, yeah, Topshop just, to me, isn't worth it unless it is a rare piece, and we're going to look at those rare, unique pieces. Now, this is not all. This is just some. But rare, unique pieces, things that stand out to you by Topshop, those are the pieces that you definitely want to source. You know, if it's just a basic tee, don't pick it up. It's not worth it. It's not going to be worth it. But if it's something like these sequin mermaid mom jeans, yeah, pick those up. They'll sell for like $75 and up. Like, people love those. I mean, look at them. They're cute. This velvet star print dress, this right here, it would be considered a rare piece. Kate Moss did a collab with Topshop, and these dresses right here, her flapper dress, if you find the Kate Moss flapper dress, it can sell for up to $600 on Poshmark. So there are pieces that do really, really well for Topshop, but the majority of stuff you're going to find in your thrift store, the majority is going to be basic pieces that nobody really cares much about. Like, people buy them, you know, 10, 15 bucks maybe, but for the most part, you really want to focus on the rare, unique pieces. They have this beautiful sequin rainbow jumpsuit. It's a great rare piece people are looking for. This feather jacket, a leather jacket with red floral. Now their snowsuits do really well. Their leather jackets, most all of their leather does really well. But yeah, you definitely want to kind of familiarize yourself with what people are buying by doing the solds and just-ins on Poshmark. It can really show you what people want. But yeah. Alright, so the top searched items for the last 30 days for this brand were very slim. These were literally the only items that were searched that had over 1,000 searches per month. Everything else was like 390 searches per month, 290. So I didn't even include those. So we're going to be only looking at 3 things by Topshop. So I personally, these are really the only things I do find for Topshop most of the time anyway. But that's really all I would be looking for if I'm out and I see it. If I see a top by Topshop, unless it's like a super rare, you know, extremely unique looking top, I'm going to pass it. I'm not going to even waste my time looking at it. Skirts, I don't even pay attention to anymore. I only look at dresses, jeans, and shoes. And I never find Topshop shoes, but I do find jeans and dresses. And those tend to sell in the $20 to $30 range, which is fine with me. But yeah, so let's take a little peek. So jeans, 8.1 thousand searches per month. Dresses, 2.9 thousand searches per month. And shoes, 1,000 searches per month. So for jeans, there was a couple brands that people are looking for. The Joni jeans were the #1 searched item. Now they have this in skinny jean as well as flare jean. It didn't really specify which type people were looking for. It just said Joni jeans. That's what people were typing in. These retail for $67, and they have an average sales price on Poshmark of between $20 and $30. But there's a lot that have been sold between $10 and $20, and there's a lot that have been sold between $30 and $50. So it really depends on, I guess, your selling skills, really. It just depends on how well it is that somebody can find your item and nobody else's. I don't know. Top sub keywords for these jeans were black and ripped. So I'm assuming skinny, probably. That's usually what people are looking for in ripped jeans. I've never seen people looking for flare jeans and ripped, but maybe they do. But yeah, so these are the jeans. These were taken from their website. The next type are the Jamie jeans. These retail for $74 on their website currently. They have two types. They have skinny jeans as well as flare. They're all high-rise. By the way, the Journey jeans were high-rise too. But these have an average sales price on Poshmark of $20 to $25. But like I said, they have them that are like a lot less and a lot more. It just depends. But that is like the majority have sold between this $20 and $25. The top sub keywords for these jeans were black, flare, skinny, ripped, moto, high waist. Those were like the top searched keywords. Yeah, so their flare jeans are really cute. I don't believe they carry plus sizes. I don't know. I really don't know. I did not even look that up, which I should have. Because when I saw these jeans, I was like, I need those jeans, but I know they don't carry my size because I'm pretty sure a 32 is like their top size. I'm pretty sure. Somebody correct me. All right, so we will move on to jeans. So Topshop mom jeans were the next searched item. These retail for $74. This is what they look like over here. And the average sales price is between $20 and $25. Again, it just depends, but that's where the majority have sold, between those amounts. The top sub keywords for these jeans were moto, petite, embroidered, ripped, and black. A lot of petite. All right, now we're going to look at dresses. So for dresses, there were three types of dresses. Midi was searched the most, with floral, black, and animal print as the top keywords for midi dresses. And then we had maxi dresses were searched a lot less than midi dresses, by the way. And floral being that keyword people were looking for. And then the very last was mini dress with a very, very specific long tail keyword typed in as ruched satin mini slip, which is this dress right here I have featured. This is the dress that people are looking for currently for mini dresses for Topshop. Very, very specific. All right, and then we have shoes. So when it comes to the shoes, boots were the #1 searched item. Chelsea boots being the first keyword, white boots, black boots, Western boots, chunky boots, platform boots, and lace-up combat boots. Yeah, boots were #1. They really do have a lot of cute boots, but I have noticed like the prices on Topshop's boots are, I mean, resale prices are pretty cheap, like $15 cheap. Then sandals were in the next search with platform sandals, strappy sandals, heeled sandals, and then buckle sandals. All right, so the last searched item was sneaker, and it was white chunky platform. And these are kind of what they look like, and in my opinion, they're ugly. That's just my opinion, you know. That's why they're focused on people between the ages of 13 and 24. And that's it. That is all that I did for Topshop because that's all people are really looking for. We're going to look real quick at my Poshmark closet. All right, so we're going to look at my closet real quick just so you can kind of see like my luck with Topshop. Now, I don't know if it's a location thing, but like honestly, all I find now is like basic pieces like tank tops, things that are not going to sell for over $10. So I just leave them behind completely. Right now, I only have 2 Topshop items listed in my closet for sale right now, which are dresses. And both of them are, well, this one especially is oversaturated because of the Clear the Rack sale that I purchased it from, like a dummy. And then there's this one right here, which I've had for almost a year or longer, and I've relisted it multiple times. Yeah, it is what it is. So as you can see, I've sold a few Topshop pieces, but honestly, when it comes down to like the pricing, so like these Topshop Moto Lee ripped skinny jeans, these sold for $29, which is pretty good. But it's because, you know, black jeans, ripped black jeans are what people want, and those are going to typically sell a little bit quicker. But yeah, you can kind of take a look. I don't have anything. This is literally it. This is all I have in my closet of Topshop. And I've been selling on this platform since 2018. I've sold over 4,000 items. This is it for Topshop. Not much. And these items right here, this skirt here, these shorts, and this dress were from my first Clear the Rack sale. And it took a long time for these things to sell, but they did sell for decent prices, but I didn't make much on these 2 items. But yeah, so, you know, when you're on Poshmark, all you gotta do is come up here and just type in Topshop, and it'll kind of show you what people are looking for using these bubbles. FYI, if you're on Mozilla, these bubbles do not show up. I just noticed this because I was trying to use Mozilla because it was just more convenient because I was using it for my Canva. But yeah, these do not show up on Mozilla. So if you don't see them, that's probably why, if you are using Mozilla Firefox. But yeah, so it'll show you like dress, jeans, mom jeans, sweater, Jamie jeans, coat, leather jacket. These are things people are looking for when it comes to dresses. I'll do midi and then floral, green. So this dress right here, I noticed the other day, was one that a lot of people are looking for right now. They're buying, and it is kind of oversaturated in my opinion. Let me just type in hibiscus just to see what happens. Halter midi dress. Okay, yeah, so this is kind of an oversaturated dress, and I'm not sure, as you can see, it's all new with tags, so I'm pretty sure this is something that was on a clear the rack sale people purchased. This is a dress that I would not pick up. I would not pick this dress up because this dress is going to sit. You know, when you look at the solds, I'm pretty sure the solds there's more solds than, let me see, we'll do just in to see what people are selling for. Yeah, so as you can see, like the prices that people are selling it for are going down. So you've got 30, 25, 13, 15, 10, 10, 19, not worth it. That is a great way to see if an item is oversaturated. It really is. You know, given a lot of people are, you know, buying this item, they're just not paying the price for it. So it's just not worth it. Unless you picked it up for like, you know, $5 or something, I wouldn't even bother with it. So real quick before we end the video, I do want to show you just something that you can do to see like items that are currently selling for the amounts that you're wanting. So let's just say you're looking for Topshop. So we're going to go over here and just click Topshop. And we're going to go to this area right here where it says price. Now you can actually put in a custom price now. So say you want to find items that are priced between $2 and $4. You could apply that and it would show you any items on Poshmark that are going to be between $2 and $4. It's amazing, right? But yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of come over here and say you want to look for all the items that sell between $100 to $250 for Topshop. And you're going to want to look at just in. And then you're going to go down to sold, right? We're going to be looking at the items that were just sold for these amounts. And I'll show you how to see when the item was listed and when it sold. So what you'll do, and as you can see right here, look at there, that flapper dress I was just showing you, it sold for $100. So we're going to look, not a very good picture though. We're going to inspect it. So you'll right click and inspect, and right here it'll show you the date that it was listed. So this dress was listed on March 24th, and we will click on this. Now if they do not share their solds, it'll show you the date that the item sold. But if they share their solds, it doesn't help you. This one sold the same day. It's updated on March 24th. So literally they bought it. Unless she never shared her item, it sold on March 24th. You can pretty much guarantee that's about the date. But it's not always 100% guaranteed. Okay? But you can pretty much guarantee it. Yeah, you can just right click these items, look at inspect, and there is a date. Alright, so like this item right here was listed on December 2nd, 2020. And it sold on December 2nd, or it was last updated on December 2nd. So yeah, that's how you can do it. You can do that for any brand, any item that you want to see. You know, take one day and just kind of go through and do it. You'll be shocked at some of these things, but Topshop, it's very rare to find these pieces. So, but when you do find them, they will sell immediately for a lot of money. But yeah, that's a great way to do any brand, and I highly suggest you guys, you know, take an hour and just kind of fiddle around with it, and it's interesting. You learn a little bit. So, alright guys, so that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit. Topshop just really isn't one of those brands that people are really, you know, eager over. Like there's, you know, at least not in the United States. Now maybe in other countries possibly. But I did a search for the United States only, so that's probably why the search results were so little compared to what they probably were in the UK, because it's a very popular store in the UK. But yeah, so I will talk to y'all in my next video. Be sure to leave a comment with the brand that you want me to research next week, as well as your Poshmark closet, so I can give you a shout out. And I will talk to you then. Have a great day. Take care and stay safe. Bye.